Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the week of November through reveal some twists. Fans can expect Steffy Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, to play Cupid. Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, makes a shocking discovery. Plus, there are bound to be some twists with Hope Logan's, Annika Noel, newest engagement. Let's start off with Deacon Sharp, Sean Kanan. Half the time, the man wants to move on with Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig. However, when people push him, the man claims he is still in love with Sheila Carter Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown. Then, we have Deacon calling Taylor, urging them to meet up and talk about what happened. Even though Deacon has been making moves on his therapist, Taylor hasn't exactly stopped it either. At the same time, Sheila told Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, that she would kill Taylor if she made a move on Deacon. So, if Sheila finds Deacon and Taylor in a steamy kiss, that could put the therapist in grave danger. Steffy keeps pushing her mother not to be alone. Even though Taylor needs time to get over Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K., Steffy will want her mom to be with someone. Steffy is already getting the idea that Taylor is ready for a new relationship. However, Taylor is also being really secretive about her dynamic with Deacon. This secret could also put Taylor in danger, even if she squashes the romance with Deacon. Sheila will only see the sin and will put the blame on the brunette. Back to Steffy, she could try to find her mother a partner. However, Steffy has no clue that Taylor is already kinda with Deacon. Meanwhile, there could be some twists, with Hope and Liam Spencer's Scott Clifton engagement. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the week of November 3rd reveal that Deke Sharp, Harrison, Cohn will introduce his partner to the people at Forrester Creations. However, they are already familiar with the young man. Hope Logan, Annika Noel, will be stunned as Electra Forrester Linnea Grace totally freaks out. Could Deke be forced to choose between his career and love life? As for Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, he will totally freak out when he learns about Remy being back. That could include some furious face-offs as well as giving Deke a little history lesson. As the first week of November dawns on the bold and the beautiful, the emotional tides are shifting faster than anyone can keep up with. From Steffy's shocking new role as a would-be matchmaker to young Will Spencer uncovering something that could change his family forever, the week of November 3-7 promises shocking engagements, fractured loyalties, and a few moments of romantic chaos that no one saw coming. It's a week that drips with manipulation, rekindled feelings, and choices that will define several couples' futures. Cupid is in the air, but on this canvas, even Cupid's arrows can wound. The week opens with Steffy Forrester in rare form. Having spent months caught between her own love drama and the chaos around her, she's now taking aim at someone else's heart. Or rather, two hearts. After overhearing a tense conversation between Hope and Thomas, Steffy makes a bold decision. She's going to play Cupid. Her logic? If Hope and Thomas finally find peace in their tangled relationship, maybe everyone can move forward. But her plan isn't as simple as it sounds. Steffy decides to orchestrate a casual dinner at the Cliff House, inviting Hope under the guise of a family night with the kids. Thomas, unaware of his sister's interference, agrees to drop by too. But Steffy's innocent dinner takes on a more romantic tone than either guest expects. When Ridge drops by early to see his daughter, he's stunned to find candlelight, music, and wine glasses set for two. "Steffy," he warns, "you're playing with fire." But Steffy just smirks. She's convinced that Hope needs to stop living in the shadow of her guilt, and Thomas deserves a fair shot at happiness. Meanwhile, Brooke senses something is off when she realizes Hope's evening plans sound suspiciously like a setup. She corners Ridge at Forrester Creations, demanding to know if he's involved. Their argument stirs old wounds about Thomas's past manipulations and Hope's choices, and the tension reignites long-buried emotions between Brooke and Ridge. Elsewhere, Bill Spencer has an unexpected visitor, his son, Will, home early from boarding school for the weekend. Bill's thrilled, but he's not prepared for the questions Will brings. The young Spencer has overheard something shocking online about his father's love life, and he wants answers. Tuesday takes a darker turn when Will's curiosity uncovers a long-hidden truth. While poking around Bill's office, Will stumbles across a file labeled Private D&T Holdings. Inside are legal documents, photos, and emails, evidence of Bill's involvement in a mysterious investment with Deacon Sharp and Taylor Hayes. When Will confronts his father, Bill is floored. He's not angry at his son. He's angry at himself for being careless. But when Katie walks in on the heated conversation, her blood runs cold. The mention of Taylor's name sends alarm bells ringing. "Taylor?" Katie repeats, incredulous. "You're doing business with Taylor Hayes?" Bill insists it's purely professional, an investment in a mental health foundation Taylor is spearheading. But Katie isn't buying it. Her instincts tell her there's more to the story, especially after the years of tension between Taylor and the Spencers. Meanwhile, Will quietly takes matters into his own hands. He confides in Wyatt, asking, "Why would Dad keep a secret like that from Mom?" Wyatt's torn. He doesn't want to interfere, but he also doesn't want his little brother hurt. Across town, Steffi's dinner scheme unfolds exactly as planned, until Hope's emotions get the better of her. As Thomas clears the dishes, Hope admits, "I can't stop thinking about what we could have been if things were different." Thomas, emotional but composed, tells her it's not too late. And for the first time in months, Hope doesn't push him away. From the hallway, Steffi watches silently, smiling to herself. "Cupid's work," she whispers. But she has no idea how messy her matchmaking is about to become. Midweek brings a flurry of engagement energy, but not all of it is genuine. At Il Giardino, Deacon surprises Sheila with a romantic dinner. After all their turbulence, Sheila's stunned to find the restaurant candlelit and her favorite champagne waiting. Deacon's nervous energy says it all. He's planning something big. "You've changed me, Sheila," he says softly. "And I don't care who doubts us." When he produces a velvet box, Sheila gasps. But before he can speak, Taylor walks in. Taylor had come to meet Deacon for a follow-up on their joint project, unaware of his personal plans. The moment her eyes fall on the ring box, the air shifts. Deacon stammers, caught between two women who've both challenged his better instincts. Sheila's expression hardens. "What's she doing here, Deacon?" she hisses. The tension is unbearable, and the evening ends in disaster. Sheila storms out, and Taylor, feeling guilty, mutters, "I didn't mean to interrupt." But as Deacon stares down at the ring, he realizes he might have just dodged a bullet, or lost his only chance at love. Meanwhile, back at the Forrester mansion, Eric and Donna receive a surprise visitor, Carter Walton, who arrives bearing news about the company's latest acquisition. But when he sees Donna's hand adorned with a sparkling new diamond, he freezes. Donna beams. "Eric proposed again," she says. "He wanted to make it official, once and for all." Carter congratulates them, but his eyes tell another story. It's bittersweet. He's happy for her, but reminded of the woman he once loved. Later, as he pours himself a drink, he mutters to himself, "Engagements seem to come easy around here. Staying married? That's the trick." Elsewhere, Steffi finds herself confronted by Finn, who's heard whispers about her meddling. "You set up your brother and Hope?" he asks, half amused, half exasperated. Steffi shrugs. "Maybe I'm tired of watching everyone suffer. If it works, it works." But Finn warns her that playing matchmaker might backfire. "You can't control other people's hearts, Steffi," he says. "Sometimes Cupid's arrow hits the wrong target." Thursday's episode slows the pace but deepens the emotional stakes. Katie, still rattled from her discovery about Bill and Taylor's foundation, decides to visit Taylor herself. The two women share an uneasy history, but what unfolds is unexpectedly vulnerable. Taylor admits that yes, she's been working with Bill, but not in the way Katie fears. "This isn't about romance," she says. "It's about redemption. Bill's funding therapy centers for veterans. He wanted to do something meaningful." Katie softens slightly, but something still doesn't feel right. As she leaves Taylor's office, she accidentally bumps into a side table, knocking loose a small recording device. Frowning, she presses play and hears Bill's voice. "Taylor, this stays between us. No one can know what really happened that night." Katie's stomach drops. "What night?" she whispers, frozen. Elsewhere, Hope visits Liam, hoping to discuss co-parenting in a more peaceful way. But their conversation quickly drifts toward deeper emotional territory. "I know we're not together anymore," Liam says, "but I still believe you're the best part of me." Hope blinks back tears, confessing that she's confused about her feelings. "Thomas understands me in a way you don't anymore, but that doesn't mean I stopped caring." Their emotional embrace is witnessed by none other than Steffi, who had come to deliver something for Kelly. Her Cupid heart now wavers. Has she pushed Hope toward Thomas, only for Hope to fall back into Liam's arms instead? And across town, Deacon confronts Sheila, determined to make things right. But Sheila, feeling betrayed, delivers a chilling warning. "If I can't have you, Deacon, no one will." The love triangle takes a deadly turn. Friday's episode delivers on the week's mounting tension with 3 explosive cliffhangers. First, Will Spencer, still uneasy about his discovery, sneaks into Bill's office again, this time to return the file he found. But when he does, he uncovers something even bigger, a confidential envelope marked "For Ridge, only if I'm gone." Will's curiosity wins. He opens it, and what he reads makes his jaw drop. It's a confession letter, one detailing Bill's role in covering up an accident from years ago. Will, terrified, calls Wyatt, but before he can explain, Bill walks in. "Will," Bill says sternly, "we need to talk about boundaries." But it's too late. The damage is done. Meanwhile, over at Forrester Creations, Thomas surprises Hope by presenting her with a design labeled Eternal Muse. It's a stunning wedding gown sketch, clearly meant for her. "Thomas, what is this?" she asks, her voice trembling. He smiles softly. "You said you wished things were different. Maybe they can be. Maybe this isn't just about design. It's about destiny." Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Bold and Beautiful Update YouTube channel for more update news.